how to use Jira software as a beginner. Hi guys, in today's video, I'm going to be telling you about Jira and how you can use it. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. Now we're going to be going in depth. I'm going to tell you about all its features, its use cases, and how much it costs. So let's get into it. Now, Jira is a software mainly used for companies or teams or agencies to manage their projects, right? And right here, you can see some of the use cases. They've got software development, marketing, IT, design, and operations. Of course, you can use it for any other purpose as well. It works really, really good. You can go ahead and organize all of your tasks. You can align your work goals. You can go ahead and assign different topics or different tasks to different team members, and keep a track of all of it. Now, some of the key features about Jira is that they have a bunch of different cool options, like the plan ones. They have planning software or a planning stage, like a timeline where you can go ahead and plan all of your projects. You can assign team members, resources, and deliverables to ensure the project hits the deadlines. They've got the track option to go ahead and keep track of what it is. This is what mainly people are going to be using for. A lot of people use it mainly to track their progress, no matter how your team gets work done. The Kanban or something in between Jira gives you the visibility to start to finish. They've got collaborations as well. You can turn Jira into your team's collaboration hub. You can see a bunch of different information right here. They've got the launch one where you can connect your go-to market software teams, release these calendars to launch dates. So they also have a calendar application to use, and they have their own reporting system as well. So they have a cool options. They have a lot of cool elements. As you can see, task management. A lot of people are going to be using something like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and it's free as well. There is a pricing plan, but we'll get into that at the end of the video. For now, let's go ahead and sign up and get started with Jira. So I'm going to go ahead and use a temporary email. I'm going to click on get Jira for free, and over here you add your work email, right? And then just simply click on sign up. You can even go with Google or Microsoft. It totally depends on you. And I'm actually going to go ahead and connect my Slack account. With that, we can also, go ahead and use some of the integration functionality that Jira provides so that it's easier. So I'm going to go ahead and connect my Slack account, click on accept and continue. Going to send us a code. Let me go ahead and verify it. And once you have signed up, they're going to ask you to go ahead and select what type of work you want to do, right? So select any of these options you want, any of these categories if they fit into your projects or your team members. If not, you can click on others and decide for yourself later. So let's say we want project management, and within project management, they're going to ask you what type of view would you like, right? So Kanban view is generally what a lot of people use, but you can go with this one as well, which is the project management option. And then we have the Scrum one as well. Personally, I like the Kanban. It's simple. You've got the boards over there. You can go ahead and see what tasks are on what stages, and yeah, it's just generally much more simpler. So we're going to continue with that one, and we're going to click on continue. It's going to take us to the dashboard where it's going to go ahead and set everything up for us. And here we go. So here you're going to go ahead and set the name of your project, and here we go. So here we're going to go ahead and name our project whatever you want. We completed the account. Now, how familiar are you with Jira? So not familiar at all. So I'm going to type in the name of the project over here, and then click on get started, and there we go. So here we go. This is Jira, and here we have our projects at the top. This is our workstation, our filters, dashboard, teams, and everything. This is going to be our dashboard. This is basically the get started section. Here you can go ahead and see what Jira is trying to tell you. So it gives you a checklist to complete. So basically make your work simpler by breaking it down, capture the right info every time, and add your teams the exact working way. So you can go ahead and do all of this. Then at the left hand side, you're going to have your plannings. You have your timeline, board, list, form views. Then you have codes, project pages, and project settings and archive issues. So got quite a lot of options over here. And at the very top corner, you've got your apps over here. If you click on, you can go ahead and connect different applications to Jira to go ahead and make everything work more smoothly. So over here, you have your projects and works, right? If you click on work, you can see all the work that is assigned to you. And if you click on go to your work, you can see all of your works right here. Your projects are going to be over here. And if you click on projects, you can see all of the recent projects. filters, dashboard, and everything, right? So let's go ahead and go to our dashboard. If we click on dashboard, this is the default dashboard right here. Click on it, you can see all the activity that is currently on your project. You can see all the project introduction assigned to me and everything. So let's go ahead and open up the project. Now here is the project that we have currently created, Project Haymaker. This is the board view, the Kanban board view. And here you can see you have your boards or columns, or well, we'll say status bars or status blocks. You can go ahead and rename them to whatever you want. And down below, you can create basically the task that you want, and you can invite your team members by clicking on this button right here. So let's go ahead and add some topics and maybe even change some of these statuses bars, right? So we've got to do and in progress. This is okay. Done is also okay. I'll also add another one called uploaded. You can create anything you want. For me, I'll just say that, you know what, this is a YouTube project, right? Related to YouTube's. We're going to create videos over here. We're going to see whether or not they're created and whether or not they're uploaded, right? So let's go ahead and create some topics. So I'll just say how to use Jira. That's one topic right there. I'll create another one called how to use ClickUp, something like that. There we go. And how to use Monday.com. There we go. So now we have some topics. So this is how you can create different topics, right? Now, within each of these topics, if you click on them, it's going to open up this window. And in it, you can go ahead and add specific options. You can add components like attachments, right? You can add attachments if there is a child issue, which means that this is a dependent on another task. You can add links, web links, and whatever. If you want, you can connect it to a specific application as well. But for that, it'll take you over to the App Store where you can find that application. And here you can assign the task to a specific team member by clicking on this button right here and selecting them from the list. You can add labels, parent, if it is dependent on someone, you can add that, team, development, and over here, you can add actions as well. These are automation actions. So for now, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, you can assign people to different team members as well. And these are the meta fields over here. But yeah. And once someone has completed them, they can just move it around onto any of these different bars, right? So something like this, pretty simple. You can see it has this tick button as well, but yeah, just showcases that it is done or it is being created. So can 1 is the task number 1, can 2 is task 2, can 3 is task number 3. It also tells us when it was, created as well. So something like this, pretty simple, very easy to understand. You can even see it has like a little number at the top, which is indicating how much tasks or how many issues there are within that column. So this is one way to use it. As you can see, this is just the board view. If you go into the timeline view, you can see this is how the timeline view looks like. Of course, here you can see what needs to be done. When is the deadline? You can set everything up. This is the month. If you click on quarter, this is like September, October, December, January, March. So quarterly, weekly, monthly, you can go ahead and set that up as well. And this is the list view at the left-hand side. You can see all the projects that are here as a list. Type over here, you can see what type of project it is. You can see the summary, their title, statuses, assignee, due dates, label. This is also a pretty cool view as well. If you want to create a new task, just simply click on this button right here. It'll create a new task. You can change the format by clicking on the format button here. You can add specific rules, but we'll leave it at that for now. But yeah, then you also have the forms. Here you can create different forms as well. So if you click on create forms, you can create a new one. Forms are basically to collect information. You can send different types of forms to collect right information for your teams, from your clients or organizations, so that they can go ahead and work more efficiently. Now, if you wanted to add some views, if you click on add views, you can see more options right here. So currently we have the timeline, it's enabled. We can see that right here. There's also the backlog, the board, the list, the projects, and we can click on plus button to add some more features. But for now, we'll leave it at that. And also down below, we have our project pages. So here you will see all of your project pages. Here you can go ahead and create a page from scratch. This is basically here how everything would, look like. So basically capturing all of the knowledge of your team members. Here you can see this is the blank page. Here is the product equipment. Here you can see sample of what it would look like once it's done. You can explore some more templates by clicking on this button right here. And you can also create one yourself by clicking on the blank button and clicking on try now to unlock it, if you click on try now, it'll open up the pages section and you can start editing it out and creating your own page. You can use this as an introduction to your team members, add all of your information of your team members, how many team members you have, their names, their email addresses, all the basic information. You can add your resource page where you can link all of your drives, your elements, or any other websites or resource websites that you have, like Envato Elements or Pexels or Pixabay and stuff like that, so that a team member or whatever resources they may need, they can come over here and find what they need. So it's pretty cool. And here are some of the templates that we see over here. You can see this is the strategic plan, project plan, flow charts, simple retrospectives, brainstormings, and all of that, right? Over here, we have recommended ones. These are some different categories like project management, software, IT, and everything. I like project management, so I think something along this one. Let's see how it will look like. If I click on it, see how it looks. It's loading up right here. And here we go. So here is the free plan, right? We can free up to 10 users, unlimited spaces, and everything. So currently it's working on it, so let it do its thing. So I'm going to pause this video right here and let it do its thing. And here we go. So as you can see, it says it's all done. So let's go ahead and see and go over to Confluence and see how the pages look. Setting up our team. Confluence is another software that Atlassian use, and that is what it's mainly used for, right? Atlassian is the parent company, right? And they have Jira, and they also have Confluence. Confluence is the note-taking application where you can create your pages. So here you can see we've got the task list. Already created a few of them on my own. And here you can see some of them over here. You can create different pages like these and, create yourself. This one is brainstorming. Currently, there's nothing over here. We've got the project plan over here. As you can see, it looks like this. You've got a bunch of cool stuff. You've got the timeline and everything. You can go ahead and set this up. So something like this, you can create something like this. And over here, it's going to be the company hub. Here, you can create a company hub, as I said before, a place for all of your team members and all of the resources and information that they would need. It's going to be present over here. You can create something like this as well. So it's present within Jira. So keep that in mind. You can come over here and create one yourself. So now you know how it works, how you can create projects, and how you can, view your projects with different views. Let's go ahead and take a look at the automations. So if we come over here back onto boards, here you can see you have the automation option right here. You can see it's like a bolt. Here you can create an automation. So click on create an automation, and we're going to create a simple automation that will allow us to get social messages, that will allow us to get messages directly into our Slack account, notifying us that, a project has been updated, a project has been completed, uploaded, all of that, right? So let's go back over here, and is being set up. So it's going to take some time. So here we go. Here you can create your automations. Now, automations are going to be very simple. You're going to add a trigger, right? You're going to add a condition, and then when that condition is completed, you can go ahead and add the action, which is going to be your automation, right? So you're going to skip this tour because, it's pretty simple. Here we have the trigger. What is going to be the trigger? Now, let's say we already have a plan, right? We want our project over here. Let's say whenever a project is uploaded into this section right here, right? We should be notified, or whenever they're completed, we should be notified that we should get a message within one of these channels, right, in our Slack. So let's go ahead and do that. So trigger is going to be when a task or an issue is triggered or completed, right? So here we go, version deleted, issue commented, issue created. It should be over here. Let's see right here. Here we go, issue moved. This is the one that we needed. Issue moved, right? From this project, we're going to select the project, right? And click on next. Now, we're going to see if it has a condition, right? If we want, we can add a condition if you want, let's say a specific rule or a specific keyword, whatever. But whenever a issue is moved, actually we'll add a condition over here, that issue field condition, right? We're going to select the status over here, of course. And then is one off, we're going to select the field is uploaded and done. There we go. If this is the condition, right? Whenever an issue is moved and the condition is that the status of those issues are either done or uploaded, right? We should get a action, and that action should be a message into the Slack account. So here we go, send email, send message over here, we should have a message option. All action. Let me select send Slack message. There we go. We're going to select Slack. Here you want to add the webhook, right? You can configure it over here. You can add the message over here and select the channel. So webhook is going to be over here. We're going to click over here, configure an incoming webhook into your Slack account, right? It's going to be over here. This is the incoming webhook that you can go ahead and connect it to. Here you're going to select your channel. We've already logged into our Slack account. So you can see right here, Slack. This is the sign into another workspace. We're good. We should have the channel right here. Select the channel that you want. Let's say we want all test workspace. This is the webhook. Add incoming webhook over here. And this is the webhook URL. So we're going to copy this one, right? And over here, you can see webhook, sending messages and all of that. We're just going to copy the link, or we'll copy the webhook URL, paste the webhook URL over here, and add the message that you want. So issue has been, and once you have written the message, you've set the webhook, then just select the channel over here. And over here, you have to make sure that you add the full channel name. So for example, if we come over here, this is the channel name, right? Or this is the channel name. We'll just go ahead and copy that, come back over here, hashtag it, and add the name. That is the channel. There we go. After that, we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and click over here and turn on rule, and we'll name this updates and all admin and turn on rule. Now, we should be good to go. I don't know if we can test this out or not, but also I just want to say, once you have added the webhooks, right? So for example, this is the test workspace, right, that we have enabled over here. And if we come over here, this is the test workspace. And in the webhooks, you can see it right here. But if you want to override it, you can go ahead and, just simply go ahead and channel or user or specify it like with hashtag, and this will override it, right? So we'll just leave that as blank and see whether or not it works. Now, if we come back over here, let me just reload it so that the automation is running or not. Let's see, you can click on automations and see if it's running. Go back to automations. You can see it's on right now. Let's go ahead and update it. Rule has been updated. Okay, so I think this looks good. Now, let's go ahead and see what happens if we just simply go ahead and move it right here and this one over here as well. We should get a message here. So as you can see, it works. We have added the integration over here and we should get a message. Okay, so webhook has been added. It works. I haven't received the message as of right yet. So I don't know what that's about. But yeah, let's see. Maybe if I add that over here, see if that works. Update the rule. It's done. Let me just reload this page and I'll move everything back here, and then I'll move it right here and see whether or not it is done or not. Okay, sorry about that. I think I may have made a mistake. I was supposed to copy this link right here. I copied the wrong URL. So we're going to copy this one because I copied the wrong URL beforehand. Now we have the workspace right here, which we have selected. We've copied the URL. This is a description. Customize the webhook. This is fine. And then we just save the settings, copy it. Everything is now saved. Now we should post this over here, or paste this over here. Sorry. I'll just keep that off. I'll just, remove that. Click on save, click on update. I'm going to add description over here, update, and everything looks good now. And yeah, now we should be able to get a notification. Now, sometimes it does take a little while, so maybe that's the issue, but we can see that it is working over here. It is connected. Maybe after some time, I should be able to get some sort of message over here. But for now, we can see that it is working. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, these were all the important information you needed to know about Jira and how you can use it. Now, when it comes to pricing, you can see this is the Jira pricing right here. It is free forever for 10 users. So you can have 10 people working with you in Jira and it's not going to cost you anything. You get unlimited goals, project, task forms. You get a backlog. You get a list, board, timeline, calendar, and surveys. You get reports and databases or data boards, 100 automation rules and runs per month. 2 gigabytes of storage, support for Australasian community and everything. But if you want to go ahead and buy the pro plan, it's going to cost you $7.50 per user per month. In it, you get everything in the previous plan, and on top of that, you get roles and permissions, external collaborations, and 1,700 automations per month. Whereas over here, you only get 100 automation rules runs per month, 250 gigabytes of storage, 9 to 5 regional support, and up to 50,000 users on a single site. So you can create a site as well. But yeah, and then there's the premium one. It's going to be $13.53 per user per month. You get everything in the standard, but you also get to generate, summarize, and search content with Atlassian Intelligence, which is their AI. You get cross-team planning and tendency management, customizable approval, and per user automation limit is going to be 1,000. Unlimited storage, 24/7 support for critical issues, and 99.9% SLA, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, these were all the important information you need to know about Jira and how you can use it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notification. And I will catch you guys in the next video. And until then, take care and goodbye.